Months earlier on April 19th in California at Laguna Seca. Veteran crew chief Bud Moore, whose Mustang team was runner-up to the Camaros last year, looks ahead to the 70 season.
Well, I think that this year, with more people enjoying seeing the Trans Am racing on all the road courses, and another thing with all the different manufacturers involved, such as Ford, Chrysler, American Motors, and even Chevrolet and all into the game here when you got 3 or 4 factory teams running against one another. And so you're going to have a lot of good name drivers driving these cars. So
some of the top names in the racing world are here to put their reputations on the line. Parnelli Jones and George Follmer, tough, experienced Mustang pilots. Mark Donohue, Trans Am champion last year in a Camaro, and Roger Penske, team captain, are out to do it again with 2 brand new Sunoco Javelins. Talented young Peter Revson will back up Donohue. All-American driver Dan Gurney heads up the Barracuda team. Experienced veterans and strong young newcomers, here to challenge for the Trans Am crown. John Timanis, tech administrator for the race sanctioning body, the Sports Car Club of America, explains what Trans Am is all about.
Trans Am racing is probably has the best spectator appeal of any type of road racing that the SCCA is involved in, because there's a lot of the spectators can identify with the automobiles. They all look pretty close to what their stock cars look like. The cars are spectacular on the racetrack because they don't go around like they're on a rail. They slide and drift, pick wheels up in the corner. They're really fun to watch.
Laguna Seca is typical of the 11 road circuits of the 1970 season. These are twisting, curving, challenging tracks that sort out the drivers and their machines. The cars are specially prepared stock vehicles with certain sanctioned modifications. The engines are from 2 liters to 305 cubic inches, and the rules state they must start under their own power. The competitors, often 30 or more, line up according to qualifying times. Then thunder on for a running start as the flag drops. Parnelli Jones in his school bus yellow Mustang jumps into the lead. Mark Donohue in an American Motors red, white, and blue Javelin, and George Follmer in another Mustang follow. They dice for 40 laps. Starting far back, threads his way through the pack, only to be nudged out of the race by Sam Posey. Laps over the kinky 1.9-mile track. Jones pushes on, never very far ahead, but Donohue can't close the gap. 1 hour, 52 minutes, 36 seconds, and Mustang draws the first blood of the new season. It's Mustang first, Javelin second, another Mustang third, and Barracuda fourth. Penske and Donohue aren't used to running second. It's Rufus Parnelli Jones who tastes victory number 1. Later, Roger Penske evaluates their shakedown rides in the 2 new Sunoco Javelins.
Well, I think that the big thing we've got to do, we're happy that the car finished. Peter had an unfortunate situation when Sam Posey bumped him in the back and put him into the guardrail and broke a front brake line. Of course, we're not satisfied with running second, but we'll look forward to better success the next race.